CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome San Jose State safety Jay Lenard. What's up, bro?
Man, how you doing?
Doing good, my dude. Where can they find you at social media platform?
You can find me on Instagram, JL_ERA287, ERA 27. And then on Twitter, JL_ERA10.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So tell me about yourself before you started off football.
Before I started off football, I was born in a military household, so I moved around a lot. I've been multiple places, met a lot of people along the way. And I also played sports. Sports always been a part of me, you know what I'm saying? I had a 2-parent household, siblings and stuff. But like I said, man, sports been a part of me always. I played everything. I played baseball, soccer, football, basketball, pretty much everything. And then, just trickled down back to football. And that's me.
So what influenced you to play football at a young age?
Man, so moving around, I guess sports and football in general was kind of like a thing to make friends. When I moved to Florida and stuff, we always played pickup football. I never really played organized football until I got into the ages. So we always played blitz, when you throw the ball up, one person get it and just run around. Everybody got to get that one person. And, I always found friends within football. And then I started to become more in tune with it, more loving it towards it. When I got into high school and actually playing organized football, you start seeing the different effects and the different factors, football can really help you in. So leadership, team, a team sport, and just the companionship you build throughout the sport.
Yeah, man. I definitely can see where that's coming from, man. Football is a great way to build friendships, and it definitely gives you a better chance to build a commodity with everybody else. And that's how I started out playing football, because that's how I made friends over there. So you can say we can relate there. Yes, but as far as going into high school, was there any other college teams giving you some high offers to be a recruiter, or no?
So I pretty much had mostly all the teams in the Mountain West. Had some teams come through from the bigger divisions and stuff like that. My actual first letter from a college, which was my sophomore year, was from Wisconsin or something, or Boston College. And I still remember it to this day. I was like, man, it was surreal at the moment. I felt like, man, everything is just happening fast. And then I realized I had to start taking football more serious. I pretty much had every offer in the Mountain West, and then, big schools, interest and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So Wisconsin was a team that came to mind, but what made you really go to San Jose State?
So it was actually a recruiter they had at the time, and the corners coach, I think he's at SC right now, Dante Williams. He actually got me to commit. Very good guy. And then, actually when I got here and took my visit, I was like, I could see myself playing here and actually, making this place somewhere people would remember and stuff like that. So just being in talks with the coaches and stuff, and then you actually getting here and actually feeling the vibe of all the people you're around, I think it's a real special place.
It's a nice city. I grew up in south of San Jose, but what's it like in the culture of San Jose, going down to the city, man? It's a big city.
Definitely get those city vibes, and definitely get a little like outskirts city vibe too, depending on where you're at in San Jose. So, the campus is downtown, so you get to, move around downtown and stuff, meet those people downtown. But I say the vibe is just like what you would get out of like any type of city, kind of crazy, kind of wild, kind of fun, kind of mellow. It all has all different type of things going on.
Yeah, San Jose is a pretty nice city, just pretty expensive. That's the only difference. But
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't go
that
wrong. You
is.
can't go wrong with San Jose, man. But yeah,
It's expensive.
yeah. Growing up in Monterey Road, man, that it was a tough area where I grew up at, man. But I tell you what, man, San Jose it's gotten tougher since I left out here. But what's it? What do you like to do out there? Like, if you have nothing to do after football, what does Jay Lenard like to do outside of football in San Jose?
Ah, man, I feel like everything I do ties into football, So like if what I'm doing, say I go bowling or something or whatever, those are just like friendly activities. But everything else outside, I think correlates with football. If it's me working out, me running different spots around San Jose, I feel like most of it is just me, related to football, man.
Also, just football related training, all that kind of stuff. So you got that. You're a footballholic. Okay, I like that, man. But
but don't get me wrong. I still have fun. Still normal people stuff. Go to the beach. Kick it with my my girlfriend and stuff like that.
That's cool, man. It's just regular laid back person. But
Yes,
besides all that, man, like when did you become a starter at San Jose State?
Dude, I became a starter 2017 Hawaii game. That's what it was. We traveled, and man, I still remember that time. My coach brought me in and told me like, "You're gonna start this game." I'm like, man, we get our couple days in Hawaii. We get to chill and stuff. You get a couple hours, to just hang around. I did not leave my room. I was studying the playbook crazy. Not even a playbook, just the other team, just so I wouldn't mess up this opportunity. And I feel like ever since then, I was kind of like, I did pretty well that game. And then after that, it just was me playing and stuff,
Yeah, ever since you make that impression, coaches have trust in you, and you had that one game, and I guess ever since then, you haven't held it back since, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, speaking of an NFL player, which player did you model your game after?
Dang, so I'll say it's been a couple good guys, I'll say Earl Thomas, Ed Reed, Brian Dawkins, and stuff like that. Those are just main names, but you'll catch me watching like Eric Berry or something like that, or freaking what's the other guy's name? Jamal Adams. Man, I'm like, I even watched people that's still in college too. I'm like, what are they doing that I can incorporate in my game? You know what I'm saying? So I say, man, I'm a fan of the game, so I'm a fan of everybody that plays my position and any other position,
Oh man, that's tight, man. So you like to study on everybody's film, and you just want to model, you want to just emulate more here and there. That's knowledge right there.
Exactly.
So was there ever a football team you grew up watching that you wanted to play for one day, or no?
Cowboys. My household is a Cowboy household. So I mean, it's definitely a dream to play for any team that gives me the opportunity. But I grew up in a Cowboy household. We watching Cowboy games on, so I say the Cowboys.
That's totally respectable, man. I get it, man. Like, that's a dream team for you, Like, it's good to say, hey, I'm open for any team, but hey, Cowboys is fine with you, man. You get to wear that star. You get to live out your family's dream here and there, man. But hey, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to the other side, man. Just go across the bay.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Like I said, man, I'll be blessed for the opportunity to play for any team that gives me the opportunity and has faith in me.
Oh, man, I like the attitude, man. I'm starting to feel that vibe, man. I'm starting to feel maybe John Lynch is giving you a call, man. Was there like any other teams visiting you during your pro day or combine?
Man, I say I've had interest from a lot of teams, but I'm not finna get into all that.
Oh. So, speaking of your personal best in the 40 time, what was your fastest time?
Shoot, I haven't ran one. I had just got a hamstring injury recently, but I just came off of it. I'm 100% now, but other than that, I just got back healthy.
Okay, so that's understandable. Usually a hamstring holds you back a little here and there. So, speaking of Jay Lenard as a football player, if when a team drafts you, let's say when a team drafts you, what are they getting out of Jay Lenard as a football player on the field?
Shoot, a playmaker. You getting a playmaker, somebody that's gonna get the job done. Student of the game, and I'll say fearless. You're getting someone that's fearless too, someone that's willing to do the dirty work. I'm willing to do the dirty work, and I'm willing to make the people around me better too. So like whether that's being a leader or that's being a motivator too, I'm someone that can make the team better overall, someone that can make the guys around me better.
Okay, so were you a captain in San Jose State or no?
Yes, this past year I was. You also getting an enforcer. I'm an enforcer.
Oh man, I like that already, man. I'm feeling it. The leadership, the captain, man. The C on the right here.
Yes.
I mean, you're representing the city of San Jose, man. I feel like the vibe, man. I feel like maybe there is a secret. Maybe John Lynch is keeping it low key and say, hey, let's get this guy right here. But
right.
no, but speaking of it, man, like as far as you as a football player, man, like what's kind of like your favorite hobby to do outside of football, like outside of sports in general, like
outside of sports? Shoot, man. Well, I like everything, but I can play video games. I like just doing something that's kind of pushing my limits too, like pushing me out of my comfort zone. So like, shoot, you can toss me a skateboard or something, I'll try doing that. Toss me a freaking a lacrosse stick, I'll try doing that. I just like trying new stuff too. So I mean, chilling on the beach is always good, and walking, like having fun with my dog too. I feel like that's good too.
Yeah. So what's very challenging about the transition when you first came from San Jose? What was the difference from where you came from?
Shoot. So I went to high school, Rio Mesa in SoCal, Oxnard, California. And I say the difference was just the speed of the players and the speed of the game. That was a transition I feel like every young player goes through, coming from high school to college. You come in with the mindset you finna be that guy straight up, and then you get humbled. Like, hold up, these guys are guys too. They were the guys at their school, and now they're still the guys. But I feel like you get humbled, and then you start to become more of a student of the game and become more like open, become more open, being coachable, and you start really taking those things in, and then you feel me, the game starts to slow down for you, and once it starts slowing down for you, it's just like you playing high school all over again.
Yeah, it becomes a routine, and it becomes more of a theme for you. But like, speaking of it like this, like as far as Jay Lenard as a football player, like what is the one main goal that you still want to establish when you get into the NFL?
I just want to establish, this name on the back of my jersey. You know what I'm saying? I want that to be a name people remember, a name that people see and they're like, he did it. He's him. You know what I'm saying? He put the work in to get where he's at, and he's not letting us down either. And I just feel like that's what I want to establish. I want to establish that name on the back of my jersey, Lenard. I take pride in that.
Yeah. Put that name on the back. Put some respect on that name.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what I like.
Not even the name on the back, the name on the front too. So whatever team that is, I'm putting on for y'all too.
Oh man, I see a little bit of that Brian Dawkins the way you're talking about it, man. Is it Brian Dawkins Jr. out there? Oh wow, man. So here's one thing that's more convincing. So like for athletes in high school, why should they even consider going to San Jose State?
Man, because you're getting it all. You're getting the whole experience. Just not even just from the coaching standpoint, like you're getting the whole experience, the college experience of just, you being a student athlete. But when it's time to be that athlete, it's time to lock in. And the people that they have over there like as the coaching staff and the strength staff and stuff like that. They'll really help you lock in and become the player that you want to be, the player that you see yourself being. And the coaches are all great guys. The strength staff, wonderful, and the health staff, wonderful. And I feel like you make the decision to come to San Jose, you won't regret it.
Well, you can't regret it. The city's nice. It's very pricey. What's there not to pass on to? I mean, it's a good opportunity, but just for a lot of people who want to live there. It's a nice area. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
So, was there like any teammates that helped you along the way when you first came to college?
Shoot, you said one, Andre Chachere, but my boy Maurice, he was a safety before me, number 10, definitely helped me. Man, I say all the guys before me really helped me, because when you come to San Jose, it's more of a brotherhood. So like everyone's close knit, everybody mess with everybody, and I feel like everybody just helped me. But those main guys, Andre, Jermaine, Reese, those guys really helped me, and then the people in my class as well, because we're like brothers too. So they also helped me along my path. So I wouldn't say anyone didn't help me, because I learned something from everybody I've came across.
Okay, so you're just giving everybody credit and taking a lot of knowledge out of it. Hey, that's a good answer. I like that answer right there. So, was there ever a coach that gave you that helped you to be who you are today at San Jose State? Which coach helped you the most out of your game?
Shoot. So that's difficult, because all of them gave me something. All of them tapped in something in me that maybe I didn't see in myself when I first got there, or throughout the process. Like, Coach Brennan tapped into me being a leader, being a captain. Coach Dio gave me the X's and O's of the things, and not only showing me how to become a better safety, but he also showed me, how to become a better person too. And then you got Coach Scott White, who just really dumbed the game down for me, you know what I'm saying? And then the GAs too, you got to give the GAs some love too, because they be doing a little dirty work too. And they showed me some things behind the scenes on how the game worked and how to slow it down for me, and just tapping into that person that I knew I could become.
Yeah, untapped potential. They gave you the opportunity, man. They utilized it. So what's one thing for you when you come into the NFL? What's one thing you want to improve on the most of your game?
Man, I just want to take everything. So from vets and everything, I want to take it all in. I want to learn. I want to learn, but I also want to, put that knowledge to work early. So I want to hold on to that knowledge and let it, simmer down. I want to put that knowledge to work early. I want to practice that. I want to make it become a habit. I want to just build good habits going into it. Just have good habits.
Okay, so that's something that you definitely want to work on, and I like honest answers by that. But speaking of like, what kind of like dieting do you usually do during football? Because I know football, they have a lot of nutrition, a lot of stuff, but what's something that you take challenge for?
So me, I have to be in a certain range for my weight, feel comfortable playing and stuff like that. And I say, man, I gotta have a pretty basic diet, but not too extreme. You know what I'm saying? A lot of chicken, rice, a lot of little vegetables and stuff. But that's while I'm playing and stuff. Throughout this whole other time period, it's just been a lot of just, gotten to cut down on a lot of things, just to flush out all the bad stuff in your system and stuff like that. So like all of the fatty meats and stuff like that, just cut it out. Turkey, chicken.
That's part of how some athletes do. They have to be on a certain diet and be able to like maintain everything and be able to, like you just said, it flushes out the system. It helps your body more nutrition. So like your playing weight, is it like 210 or a little lighter?
So like it wavers because you got so much action throughout the season, but I always stay between the 2.5 through 210 range, so that I'll be in between that the whole time. It helps me play faster and play physical at the same time. Not let people be able to bully me out there.
So would you consider yourself a bully on the field or not?
Yes. Yes, I'm a bully on the field, and you might not hear from me all the time, but you're gonna feel me. You're gonna feel me 100% of the time.
Man, watching your film, watching the highlights, bro, I see you hitting somebody and taking that ball, saying, "That's my ball, punk."
Yes. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. I'm an enforcer. I'm gonna make that play, and that ball. I have every right to that ball, just like you do.
Yeah, I like the attitude, man. Like you are a bully. The way I see the highlight, you're tackling, you're everywhere on the field, dude. You're in good position. The more I watch your film, you're an opportunist. You're a bully, and that's what I like about certain players, man. But especially you, man. You come a long ways. You come from certain cities, and you get in the vibe coming to San Jose State, being the guy for 6 years, and showing consistency for that program, man. That speaks volume. It doesn't matter like what college you go to. If the NFL finds you, they're going to find you whether you're in San Jose State or whatever.
Right, man. I appreciate that. So,
yeah, much respect, man. But before we end this on a high note, man, I want to give you the intro flow, man, because I know you probably got to get training pretty soon.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for having me on here. Jay Lenard, San Jose State. You can follow me on Instagram, JL_27. You can follow me on Twitter, JL_ERA10. I just want to say thank you for having me on here again, man. It was a blessing for reaching out to me and giving me this opportunity. I'm out.
Oh, yeah, no problem, bro. And good luck on your NFL draft journey. I am definitely rooting for you. Hopefully the Niners do get you, but if they don't, then, I'm still going to root for you despite what team you go for.
I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you.
All right, appreciate it, man. Good luck on your journey. And as always, CG Ruthless Sports and Jay Lenard is out, and I'll catch y'all later.